Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys some of my pregnancy essentials. So do keep watching to see what all of those little goodies are. There are some products that I've used just about all throughout my pregnancy, and I just wanted to share with you guys because these are things that I feel like almost every mom will probably need to use at some point. Obviously each trimester is different, and some trimesters are worse than others, but these are products that I've definitely used throughout all of them. So the first thing that I have is prenatal vitamins. So prenatal vitamins are extremely important, and I know especially in the first trimester you do need folic acid. You need folic acid. It's like the first thing they ask you, are you taking your folic acid? Okay, so what I've been using is this Chela-Preg, and basically it has different pills for each trimester, and so I think the quantity of the different little vitamins and stuff that you get, they change for each trimester to make sure that you're kind of getting what you need specifically. This has been my favorite. I've even asked some of the pharmacists that I've been to, and they've said that this is very good because it's so specialized for each trimester, so they give you exactly what you need. Then another thing that I've used is my Preggie pillow. This is how big it is. And I've loved this pillow. I don't use it as much right now because actually I'm really hot, and I do find that it makes me just adds on to how hot I'm feeling. But when the weather's slightly better and I'm feeling a bit cooler, then I definitely use this. So this I use to basically support myself while I'm sleeping. Okay, and sometimes even when I'm sitting. So when I'm sitting, I'll even just put it around me and just to support my lower back. But usually when I'm actually sleeping, then I need it to support my head, support my belly, and then it also goes in between my legs. So for me, that is like so necessary, and I actually got mine quite early on in the first trimester, because even in the first trimester I was already just like, my body is failing me and I'm uncomfortable when I have to sleep. Some people do say that if you just get normal pillows and just stack them a specific way, then you'll be fine. But I found that was just I could almost use it to cuddle, so I actually really like that little aspect of it. Another thing that I do use a lot right now is my Gaviscon pills. So obviously you do get the liquid and you do get the pills. Now, I prefer the pills simply because I can keep them everywhere because I need them all the time. So now I need to keep them everywhere with me all the time. So I have like one of these in my bag, in my gym bag, in the car, in the dining room, in the kitchen. I have another one on the bedside table because, you guys, heartburn is a thing. Okay, heartburn is, oh my gosh. So I prefer the pills specifically for that reason, that I can kind of just keep the little I don't even know what they call these things individually, but you can just basically keep pills everywhere so that you have them all the time. Just make sure that whatever you get, obviously your doctor just does approve it. Last I checked, every doctor approves Gaviscon, most of them anyway. Then you will also, I don't know if this is a need exactly, but it's like just some sort of tissue oil or something just for the stretch marks, because yeah guys, stretch marks happen. Your body is getting, your belly is getting bigger, you might be gaining weight, you might be losing weight. Some women actually get so sick that they lose a lot of weight. But whatever situation you're having, you do need to just make sure that you're keeping the skin that's actually stretching, you're keeping it nicely moisturized, and in order to kind of lessen the appearance of stretch marks. So stretch marks you cannot prevent stretch marks. Like if they're going to happen, they're going to happen, but you can make them almost look not as bad. And also another thing is, unfortunately, stretch marks are genetic. So if your mom had stretch marks for days, chances are you'll have stretch marks for days. Okay, for me, my mom never had stretch marks on her belly. She did have stretch marks on well, actually I don't know, but she didn't have stretch marks on her belly. But when I started gaining weight, when I left high school, when I gained a bit of weight, I did get stretch marks on my thighs. So right now, ooh, child, like a whole zebra on the felt, like, is what my thighs look like. You don't even understand. So I have been using, but I don't really mind as much, but I have been using some stretch mark cream on my belly. So instead of stretch mark cream, I've been using coconut oil. I just bought a huge bottle of coconut oil, and then I'll then pour it into this little thing. I got these containers. There was 3 of them at Discount, and they were about 20 rand. Yeah, it was like 20 rand for 3 containers. So then I'll fill it up with coconut oil, and then I keep it in my toiletry bag, and I keep it in, also I'll keep another one in the bathroom, just because sometimes your skin just gets itchy and you don't want to scratch it. That's the thing, you don't want to scratch it. As soon as it gets itchy, you do want to make sure that you moisturize it. Then you can also use some tissue oil. I got this, like, this really inexpensive one from Renew. You can use there's different types of tissue oil. You also get like pregnancy specific tissue oil, so you can also use some tissue oil. So this is the stretch mark lotion, the massage lotion that I got in the Discount baby bag. I have used this a little bit sometimes when I am like in the middle of the night. If I do find that my belly is itchy, then I'll just take this out and use that quickly on my belly, but mostly I am using coconut oil everywhere. Then another important little thing that you need in your pregnancy is a water bottle. This is weird, but you really need to stay hydrated. Like, it's so important to stay hydrated. And it's a bit TMI, so you know, hide your kids. These are the ones that I've been enjoying a lot. These are the daily liners. So I've been buying like so many economy packs. Like I need a bigger economy pack, because thing is, during pregnancy you will get a lot of discharge, a lot. Okay, just guys, okay, your underwear will always be wet at some point. Some people, some women only experience this just towards the end of their trimesters, some first trimester, you know, and then last trimester as well. For me, it was all throughout. And there's, you know, it changes. Sometimes it's super watery, sometimes it's thick, and all of that. I've just been trying to protect my underwear, so I'm literally I always have a panty liner on. I love these ones because they come wrapped, versus I was using another Lillette's one before. I like these ones. They do tend to actually stick to my underwear much better than the Lillette's did. So yeah, these have been my favorite. Panty liners, guys. This is where pregnancy will put you guys. So another thing that I have definitely used throughout the entire pregnancy is some apps on my phone. One of the ones that I've loved is the BabyCentre app, and I'll just try and put a little thing here so you can see what that's all about. But the BabyCentre app, what I love about it is that it has a lot of information. So firstly, you do get your, you know, babies the size of you know a watermelon, and and weighs this much and is this long, and they give you all the information. But then BabyCentre also has lots of links to resources that have been amazing. You know, they'll tell you, they have articles that are specifically for your partner, to just kind of get your partner to also understand what's going on during the pregnancy, which is amazing. So your partner gets to, you know, read up a little bit you know, about what he needs to be doing to support you during this time. Then you also get they even have like free hypnobirthing audio, which is amazing, because I am going to be giving birth naturally. I am going to I hope to go as natural as possible. So they do have some hypnobirthing, and if you have been researching natural birth, you'll know that hypnobirthing can be very helpful in terms of pain management, in terms of keeping yourself calm, so that you can actually ride through the contractions without any help from, you know, medication. But they have, and it's actually like the courses, the proper hypnobirthing courses are quite expensive, so it's nice that they have, you know, they give you a few free ones. Then they also have a lot of lists and PDFs. So BabyCentre is amazing, and most of them, so even if you download the app will give you all the information about the baby, and as you read in the article, you know, the article will link to their website where you'll find the PDF of whatever you're trying to download at the time. Like I downloaded my hospital bag from there, the birth plan as well from there. So yeah, so BabyCentre is a really good one. Then I also like the What to Expect app. The only thing that I did not like about the What to Expect app is that it is obviously American, so most of their measurements are in what did they use? They don't need the imperial system, so they use the imperial system, which isn't really, you know, doesn't make sense to me. So BabyCentre, everything is in they'll put both, so they'll say that the baby's this many centimeters long, whereas What to Expect, they'll just say, you know, it's just 4 inches and 4 feet 4 inches, something like that. But I do love that they have like this video that kind of tells you, you know, what's happening this week, and then you can just listen to the lady and she just tells you what to expect. And I love how she speaks about the baby. I don't know, it makes me happy. But What to Expect is a good one. Then as I did say in one of my videos about, you know, pregnancy anxiety, for both of them I do avoid the communities, simply because, hey guys, there are horror stories, and these people just, you know, say, oh, this happened to me at this point, this happened to me at that point, and it just gets scary. So because of that, I do avoid both communities. Oh my gosh, Kegel timer, Kegel exercises. Kegel exercises are so important. So I do have a Kegel timer on my phone. It's just called Kegel Exercises, and you can try that one. Then if you can also find, I would also suggest, I don't really have a preferred one, but I would suggest that you find a pregnancy workout video, the workout app, sorry, a pregnancy workout app. There is one that I had, I just didn't use it because I work out on my own most of the time, so I didn't need it. I will try and link it below so you can find it. And yes, I will try and link everything that I've spoken about today below, like a version of whatever I have, so that you can get your hands on it too. So I really hope this video has been very helpful to you guys. If there's something else that you think moms should be using, you should just let us all know in the comment section below, and obviously give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Don't forget to subscribe, and bye guys.